Hey everyone.
Welcome.
Hey Aunt. Okay, so first of all, let's see if we have audio? Everybody can hear.
Let's do
Let's
sound
start
check.
there first.
New equipment, new location. Facebook, YouTube, we need thumbs up from both locations.
Okay, Carol said she can hear us.
That's awesome.
Beverly, you can hear us on YouTube. Okay.
Cool.
Good picture. Okay. And welcome to the show. This is your first time. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. I've been eating some candy and we gotta give all that away.
All right, so let's see who's on. We're shooting from a different spot tonight because it's Halloween, so we thought we would do something different for everyone. Hey, Cindy, how are you tonight? Patsy, Kathy, Lana, Carol.
Welcome.
Beverly, boo to you too. Louise, how are you tonight? Let's see, Janice, how are you doing? Okay.
Welcome.
Well, we got some people on tonight. You guys wanted us to go ahead and do the Halloween show, so we thought we would do something a little bit different. So we're here at the Joan's True Home Sewing Room.
Welcome. Welcome to my room.
Hey, Barb, how are you tonight? Happy Halloween to everyone. Donna, how are you doing tonight? And let's see. Well, why don't we just jump in? People probably got a lot going on, so...
Well, for the new people, let's get started with who we are. Is Quilters HQ, Windmill Sewing Center, and Sewing Machines Express. The websites are quiltershq.com, windmillsewingcenter.com, and QHQ2.com. We do this every Tuesday almost from 6 to 7 Central, and we appreciate it when you do all of the things with the buttons. Smash up that like button.
Yeah, smash up the like button.
Like, follow, subscribe, notify. Like, follow, subscribe, notify.
Let's see. Click on the bell.
Yeah. No, that's the notify.
Okay.
Like, follow, subscribe, notify. I don't know. Just do all the things with all the buttons. We appreciate it. We're very grateful when you do. This weekend, we don't have our announcements with us tonight, so I can't tell you about the classes that we're having in the stores. But starting this weekend in Greater Kansas City Metro is the Ad Astra Shop Hop.
Baldwin, DeSoto, Topeka,
Leavenworth.
Lawrence.
There's a new shop that joined. Plain Jane's.
Yep. They're up north in Leavenworth, so shout out to those guys. Hey, Cecilia, happy Halloween to you as well.
So this is kind of a part 2 of our table runner, our reversible table runner. And I was inspired. We were out in Springfield,
Karen.
and I saw a little wooden kind of plaque thing, and I thought it would be really cool if we made it into a table runner. So we are doing the letters with trees, and I picked out these colors. This is like, this fabric was made for this project. So the pattern is on the website on quiltershq.com. If you go to the Joan Sews patterns, it's there. It's $5 for the pattern. The kit is $23.99. It's just almost 2 yards of fabric with the border and the binding. So pretty easy blocks again. One little caveat though, the tree does require die number 8 from the 4-inch cube. If you don't have it, use your die number 8 from the 8-inch cube, which is mainly what this uses, and then just trim them to 1.5. You can get 3 or 4 out of them. And you only need 8, so it's not like you're doing a whole lot of rotary cutting.
Hey, Linda, welcome to the show.
So let's just jump right in. We do have a giveaway. We do have a thread club.
Yeah.
And I brought all of those things home with us, so we can do our giveaway tonight. Things on the pattern. If you sewed the last one, you'll be very familiar with this one as well. It's got your shapes. It also has rotary cutting instruction in the pattern. And tonight we're going to make the F in fall. We're putting the F in fall.
Although today it felt a little bit like winter when we went out there today. It was a little chilly. Karen, welcome to the show. Happy Halloween to everyone.
Welcome. Yeah, it's like we had 3 days of fall and went straight into winter.
And then always tries to skip a season on us sometimes.
It was like 30-something degrees out this morning. I was like, this is obscene. So let's start with our background. We need 10 patches, and that is going to be a 4-inch wide strip.
So if people are just following along, this is new, right? You're starting the table runner, and you can download it from the website.
quiltershq.com. Click on the up in the very top corner. There is the Joan Sews patterns, and then yeah, it's $5. You can purchase it right there and download it immediately.
Mrs. Cranford, happy Halloween to you as well.
Okay, so we need 10. This gets us 12. So one pass.
And we'll do a little small tour for you guys of Joan's sewing room. A little part of it. A couple ideas for you. Maybe talk to her about how she came up with some of the things that she did and what she likes, and she may still change stuff, I'm sure.
Right.
As you guys probably move stuff around in your sewing room as well.
Okay, so there's my 10. I'm just going to set these aside for later. With this fabric, we need our green trees, our other half of our tree. Again, 3 layers makes 12. We will use them later. If you want to download the pattern and cut out all the pieces and sew ahead, I don't blame you. It did make it easier. The one that we have at the shop is like my really, really, really old AccuQuilt cutter. And so I brought a new one home. I'm going to take 2 patches out of that so I'm not sewing too many together. And let's just put these behind. I will tell you about this. This is one of my favorite inventions.
So you kind of got this little space in between here. You did basically 2 IKEA cabinets basically together.
Yeah, this is the Hemis cabinets. So they're nice. They have drawers.
Yeah, so she stashed this fabric down in there, and then you kind of had your iron behind you, so that was...
The iron is super cool.
So you could turn, right? Yes. So you could be cutting here, and then turn around to your iron, or walk around to your iron behind there. Judy Brennan, happy Halloween to you. Kathy, make it... Okay.
Okay. So we only need 13. This 3 times 4... 12, so we'll need to cut this twice. We'll cut all of it.
So we're offering a kit for this as well.
There is a kit. It's $23.99.
Okay.
But this fabric right here, we pulled it out of the rotation it's off of the shelf so we can make all the kits that we need. This is the perfect background fabric for this project.
Yeah, Carol was saying she likes the fabrics. I mean, they really are beautiful fabrics.
We have some, 4 times 4 is 16, so we have enough.
Yeah, 4 times 4 is still 16.
Yeah.
I'm going with it. Yep. Good thing it's not April Fool's.
Right? Yeah, so we have some Kansas Troubles. We have some Kim Deal in this. This is a QT Fabrics, I think. Set that aside for next time. And the brown. So this is our brown. This was the only one I had a little bit of concern about because I was like, well, it's kind of almost, it's very similar to the background, but I think it'll be fine. And if not, we're going to make it anyway. So we'll see how it goes with this one. If it doesn't look absolutely stunning, then we'll substitute because we just roll like that. I think there's enough contrast though. So we need 11 of those. So there's 4, 8, 12, 11. And then I have some extra that I probably will cut into just, you know, half square triangles because we're done with that piece. And okay, these two pieces. So from the 4-inch cube, and it does say it on there, you may want to rotary cut these if you don't have the 4-inch cube, or use your die from your 8-inch cube and cut two 4.5 by 2.5 inch strips, and then just trim them down to the 1.5 inch size. So we need 8 of these total, and then we need 8 of these total. No, yes, these. So we're going to cut all of these for the entire quilt. Quilt. I say quilt. It's a table runner. It's not a quilt.
It's a table runner, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure if you look around in your stash, you probably got some beautiful fall fabrics in there that just fit, right? Sometimes you're...
So we need 2 and 2. Okay. I am going to grab a little one of these and take it with me. And we are ready to sew. Let me count off how many of these I need. We need 13, 4, 6, 7, 10, 12, 13. Save those for next time. Let's take our pattern and our pieces and go to the machine. Don't know if you need this or want it.
All right.
Nope, weird. It's still on that one.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a different camera, right?
Oh, you're right. We're just getting used to this.
So we're doing something fun. Let's just make sure that the sound works over here okay. You guys can still hear, so if you can just let us know, make sure that the sound is still working on the second camera.
So
Hey, welcome. How are you?
Lana was up here messing around.
Fancy camera setup. Thanks, Patsy. We were trying something new, so to give you guys some different views and make it a little easier when we're in here, because we'll be prepping to do a lot more recording stuff.
Yeah. So for all of you that are wondering, this is a DDL 8700. It is an industrial sewing machine, and I do have my little guide attached. This is a utensil cup, like for kitchen, but it's perfect for collecting my little strings. Doohickey, scissors. This is something I found at AQS Quilt Market.
Yeah, we were at a quilt show. Yeah, somebody makes those.
Yep, seam ripper.
And I think she was from the surgical industry, I believe. Surgical tech, possibly.
So those are the things that I use all the time. I'm just going to keep my pattern right here. We are going to piece these in strips, but first I'm going to piece all of my half square triangles. And I did starch my fabric before I cut it out. I did that at the shop today while we were picking. And this has a knee lifter, which I love sewing with one. And it does sew very, very fast. So I think I sew better when I sew fast, but that could just be me. But this machine is really nice for the shows because it's super quiet.
It is quiet.
It is quiet. Self-oiling, which is nice. It percolates up through the machine. There's a wick down in the pan. And if you hear the cat, she's probably going to be trying to get in here in a minute because she likes to be petted a lot.
Sneaky.
Jesus, there she is.
She snuck by.
Yep, that's her. Yep. Hello, Anna.
Well, okay, you gotta like get out of the pieces, kitty. So everybody got to see Lana, the crazy head-butting cat.
Mm-hmm. She's a riot. And now she's been evicted.
She doesn't usually get to be in the sewing room for very long. So.
No, she doesn't. She knows she's not. She might paw at the door, though. So if you hear that, that's what that is. Okay, there is all of our half square triangles.
Thanks, April. How are you doing tonight?
I don't often get to show these. We do sell these in the store. If you don't have one, they are so worth it.
April says she has 3 cats. So.
Yeah, they like to be all up in your business.
They are very, very inquisitive creatures, are they not?
They are. Okay. So I said press open. So we're just going to do that really quick. It might be faster. I do have the iron on to walk over and do it with the iron, but let's just see. Nope, this is going quick.
Hey, Ann, how are you tonight? Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Thanks for joining us. What does everybody think of the blocks so far? There's a lot of good comments on the colors.
Of the pattern blocks?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be fun.
I think it's going to be fun.
Anne says she has her Princess Anne crown on, so she's in costume.
Oh, nice.
Patty's working on a Christmas quilt for the daughter. Okay, good.
Nice. Somebody
Kathy's
else?
loving the block, so that's good.
I think it'll be fun. Not one that you can do vertical though, because the trees are created with the half square triangles.
So everyone inspired Joan to kind of move along on her sewing room so that she could shoot from here and you know, really enjoy the evening with you guys.
Yeah, there was a couple things. I mean, it was, you know, one of my biggest concerns was driving home through the neighborhood with all of the trick-or-treaters. You know, it just...
Sometimes it gets really busy.
Sometimes it gets really busy, and you certainly don't want to run into a kid, you know. So that would be bad. Very, very bad. Okay, so I'm going to piece this. Let me just get all of my triangles together in the right direction.
Karen Cavender in the house. How are you, Karen? Happy Halloween. Patsy's working on thinking about what I need to do while I sit in my recliner. It's exhausting.
Okay. So I hear you. Sometimes I get that too. I'm like,
Beverly said the thumbs up button's not working on YouTube.
Uh-oh. That might be a YouTube issue. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we have any control over that.
So I'm going to piece these all in rows. I'm going to piece all 6 rows at one time. And try to keep them straight. So like true string piecing for these. Yeah. I need to turn these around so they're facing the right way. Just saying, you know. I watched Independence Day, and it's like when he was getting ready to take off in the spaceship and had to turn his little post-it around.
Somebody put this on upside down with the controls.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more of those.
Oh, Karen's working on the Christmas throws. Yeah, it's coming so quick. You know, I mean, tomorrow's like the 1st of November. And then, you know, you're into, well, for us, we're into Black Friday and Halloween, or Thanksgiving, and it's just like, wow, it's already here. And we're starting a shop hop this week, so that's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm going to piece both of these, both of our tree stumps together. And then trim this off. Because we need a block sewn to this.
Barb was asking, is there a name for your pink thread cutter? I don't remember who makes them, but...
It's from sunflowerquilts.com. We do have these in the store. If we don't, I'll tell Sean to order those. They are handy. Let me just say that. For taking all of these pieces apart. I just want to sew.
What are they really called?
I don't know. It doesn't. It's sunflowerquilts.com, but it's somebody weigh in and tell us what those are called.
Thread cutters.
Yep. Okay, so that's the start of my 6 rows. And so I'm just going to start adding on. This is the top part of our F, so it is on piece number 3. I can move my pattern over here a little bit so you can see it as well.
Janice has one in orange, yep. This one we had was in blue or red. So.
We have, I know we have them in stock that use old rotary cutter blades. So this one gets this piece.
Hey Donna, welcome.
Which is a really nice one and a really
Halloween.
good use for your old rotary cutter blades.
Oh yeah, that one is cool. Yeah, you recycle them.
Mm-hmm. Upcycling.
Upcycling.
And that way, you know, when this gets dull, there's no fixing it. I just have to get another one. But if you have one of the ones that they just magnet together with a rotary, like a used rotary cutter blade inside of it, it's perfect.
So you're all sewing on Halloween.
Yeah. How fun is that? I don't want to lose track of where I am. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. And they're all getting the background pieces. And then our tree trunk, it's a background piece as well. And I think I already messed up. I did.
Oops.
Oopsies. That's okay. I'm going to fix it. So this is still our top row. So we are on 1, 2, 3.
Debbie Nowicki, welcome. Happy
4.
Halloween. Welcome to Joan Sew's sewing room.
Row 2 gets another. Yeah, we might need to pick a different color for that. We'll see how it turns out.
Think it's going to be too dark? Or?
I think it's kind of blendy with the background fabric. I had my reservations about it when I was picking it. And this one also gets a background piece. This one gets taken apart. That's why we have this tool.
Yeah, Joan's pretty selective about her chairs, and I mean, you really got to try them, right?
You do.
What kind of fits, what's comfortable for you, and so this is the Bernina chair.
Yeah. I also have the arrow chair, and then I have an office chair.
So if you sew in comfort, you'll sew longer, right?
That is true.
So I posted the pattern link up there in case anybody needed that. How to get to the pattern. Anybody who's new or just joined in, we're working on the table runner, fall table runner pattern. So Patsy was asking, where is your sewing room located in your floor plan?
It is, so one of the things that Robert and I talked about, you know, because we're not young anymore.
Oh, yes, we are.
Well, yeah, at heart, but in reality, you know, delusions in the mind aside. I lost a piece. There it is. Maybe. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay, back on track. I might need to get this out. So it's in the basement, but this is a reverse 2-story, so it's only down 1 flight of stairs, which is nice. It makes a huge difference for us, and you know, it's not even like a a full set of stairs. I don't know how to describe it. Is it like a full set of stairs, or
It's
is it like
a half, really?
a half?
Yeah. We couldn't get to the full just ranch one level.
Yeah.
We're not really fans of stairs anymore, and but it's not bad at all. So they were really wide, which is nice.
It is nice. So it's in the I'm in the basement, but it doesn't really seem like a basement because you can walk out from it.
But they had made this like a really weird room, and we showed this a little bit. Joan just had them knock all the walls out because it made no sense at all. So
yeah, it was a really, really tiny bedroom. And so like that whole area that you saw with my cutting and all of that, that was unfinished. And I was like, that's just, But I've always said, guys build homes and women live in them. Oops, I just broke my thread. So, our F is coming together. Oops, wrong place. Right there.
So it ended up being about 20 by...
I think it's about 20 by 22, something like that. It's a little bigger than our office at work, which is okay with me. I've got a spot. I'm waiting for the frame for my long arm to come in. So going from a sit-down quilter to a stand-up. This is the only downside to this machine is it does not have a needle threader. So.
Well, it takes a minute.
It takes a minute, but fortunately I can see pretty well. All right, one more row and then we start sewing on. Nope, not that piece. I'm missing a piece.
You got a piece laying on here.
Wait.
No, laying here.
Oh, there it is.
So it was just upside down.
Couldn't see it. Last of the squares, and then we do the triangles again. I think this is going to be fine.
And we do have a giveaway tonight.
We do. I left it in my bag.
Oh, okay.
It's from Kimmerbell.
Nice. We do have the color of the month. Today is the last day for this particular color because the next show we'll be picking the next color for Thread Club. So
I suspect it's going to be Christmas related or holiday related.
Miranda West, how are you? Happy Halloween to you as well. Doing something a little bit different tonight. We're shooting from Joan's sewing room. And we're working on a fall table runner pattern. I posted the link above.
Okay, now we're going to start putting our triangles on. And I think I will take this over to the iron and just press them. But let's turn that around so they're all going the right way.
So it looks great. Keep going.
I'm really happy with it. It's a lot of space and I'm very blessed.
Hey Cheryl, how are you tonight?
Welcome.
To the show. Happy Halloween.
The pattern for this is on quiltershq.com. The pattern is $5 if you have enough fabric to do it yourself and you want to pick through. If you don't, there is a kit available. with
Hey,
insane
Peggy
fabrics.
Bunch is in the house. How are you? Happy Halloween.
Hi, Peggy.
Lena, I'll make a note for Sean there. I mean, this is a placeholder, but I'll just remind him of your order. So we'll get that out. Now that you've given the okay. So Peggy, we're working on that fall table runner.
Almost messed it up. Glad I stopped there for a second.
And the pattern is up on Quilters HQ. I posted a link up top. Well, there you go. I posted it again because I got it in the Control C.
And this goes towards the outside. There we go. Okay.
How much is the kit?
$24.99 or $23.99. I can't remember.
$24.99 or $23.99, Karen? Right in there within $1. This would be for the one you're doing now, right? The fall.
Yes. Let's zip over to the iron real quick. Show my strings off. And then we will get this press. I heated up the iron earlier. And I can move closer so that you don't have to adjust.
So, what was your bookcases back there that you kind of chose while you're pressing over there?
This is fabric.
So you kind of got your iron in between your cutting, and then what was your thought process behind?
Well, this is on wheels.
So you can kind of move that around a little bit.
Yeah, you can move this around. Move it out of your way, or, you know. So the fabric, you know, I like to have it out where I can see it so that I can be inspired by it. And, you know, fabrics that I have projects for that I'm working on, I have a little closer. They're here on the ironing board underneath because this is storage as well. Yeah, I think this is going to be fine. And I'm just alternating the direction that again, let's turn these around, that my seams are going. And then we're going to take it over and sew them all together.
So something to consider, and I'll turn this just a little bit so if anyone's thinking about things you can do with your sewing room. This is something that Joan really loves. She's got her projects up here in the plastic bags labeled, like to work on. And then this is all just grid walls. So you can just screw this to the wall. She's got all her threads hanging up there, different spools. So they're not down on the floor. They're not kind of rolling around. Kind of have a little space that you can really work from. So she was really enjoying that.
Yeah, I think I'm going to swap out the color for the brown. Mine's going to be this color. Yours is going to be a little bit darker brown if you order a kit. There's just not enough contrast in this one. So it happens. Until you sew it together, you don't really know this needs to go this way.
And you can see behind her the bookcases that she has doors on them, and she's still playing tennis with herself on whether she's going to keep the doors on there or not.
Or take them off.
We're waiting the outcome of the match. We really don't know who's going to win, and whoever wins, I'm sure will be the right thing.
Yeah, so yeah, I have pre-cuts in one, then I have my AccuQuilt stuff, and then I have a skinny one for just art supplies, because I like to draw too. And, okay, maybe not.
It doesn't look that bad. I mean, once we get it sewn together, we'll get the community's opinion, right?
Back to the sewing machine. I think it could use a little darker contrast.
The bookcases, Lana, you got those from IKEA, right?
Those are IKEA Billy bookcases.
And just like, I mean, they're sturdy enough.
Yep.
I think for fabric, she's got AccuQuilt dyes in there, which are super heavy.
Yep.
And yeah, so I think that's maybe part of the tennis match, Linda. She was saying that at least keeps the dust off of stuff.
Yeah.
I would say at least keep the cat out of it.
Oh, the cat. She has been in here. I have a little stool too, because sometimes you're at the ironing board for a long time, like, I don't know, just because. And so she would hop up on this stool and then reach in and start pulling fabric off the shelf so that she can build, make a little hole for herself on the shelf so she can hide and be secure. And, cats like to be nested. And so she gets yelled at for that. And a stern pointing, which she does not like.
Yeah, she doesn't like stern pointing.
Maybe not. I don't know. I'll have to get your opinion. What you think of?
So Peggy was saying, she thinks she'll like the doors. And she was wondering if she should put some of the in the packets, keep them dry.
Yeah. Well, there's only one little tiny window in here, so I don't have to worry about sunlight too much, but fading my fabric, but yeah. Doors would definitely keep little Lana's paws out. And maybe some of the dust, keep some of the dust down too. But Robert does buy the better filters for the furnace system. Because this does create a lot of dust. Yeah, this needs more contrast.
There's no more tennis match on the contrast.
There's no more tennis match on the contrast.
You're going to get a little bit more contrast in your kit.
Yep. So. I will substitute something else in the kit because this is not enough.
For the brown?
Yeah. I'm going to leave mine. I'm not going to make another block for it.
The letter F?
Yeah. It's got contrast. It's just not as much as I like to see. I love the background fabric. I'm definitely not going to change that. But the it's a little bit too blendy. You'll see it here in a minute.
Well, we got about 10 minutes.
Yep, I got one row left, and we're gonna run over and iron this, and then we're gonna do a giveaway.
And thread of the month.
Thread club.
Yeah.
We'll talk about
This is
that.
the last day for this particular color. And then
And I will show you the ironing board because it is super easy to make. Okay, there is our block.
nice. Okay.
Let's go iron it real quick, and then we can wheel this out. Just give it a little press, and then I'll hold it up, and I think you'll agree with me when I say, "Oh,
Maybe
it's
a little
different
more.
color." So there it is. There's the F. I think you agree. It needs a little more contrast.
You can see not bad, but
It's not
I
bad.
want a little
but
more.
Yeah, so like a darker. Yeah, I have the perfect color right here. Yeah, maybe.
Patsy said it looks good to her.
See, that might be a little better contrast. So I'll find something like that and put in yours. Thread club. Tonight's color is pumpkin. Again, it is color number 2150. 15% off for the show and
2150.
2150. It's color number 2150. 15% off the show. If you are in the thread club, it's 20% off. If you're not in the thread club, then come at Make It Mine Thread Club. We will count. You get this box, and it's $20 to join, and then you get 20% off of all of your thread. How cool is that?
Very cool.
It is cool. I think it's cool. Especially with the price increase. Tonight's giveaway is Compliments of Kimberbell, and it's kind of appropriate. It is black vinyl glitter for all of your Kimberbell projects. Kind of Halloween-y. I just made that up. Halloween-y.
Yeah, right.
So let me just put this down and I will show you what I made with Robert's help. Robert did help with this. That's hot. And turn it off. And we might just take this with us. Because it is hot and I don't want to set it on the floor. There we go.
You need the, got it?
Got it.
Wrap around the wheel.
Yep, got it. We'll take this with us too. So this is a big board on top.
Let me change cameras here real quick.
Okay. While we're waiting for our giveaway, I'll talk about this. So this is a wire shelf, and
Kind of like you'd see in restaurants or anything like that.
Home Depot has them, Lowe's has them, Walmart has them, and then a pipe cutter is like $9. And so all I did was trim it down And this is just the big board, and it just sits on top of it. So it's truly just wire shelving. And so I've got all of my little spray bottles that just hang by the sprayer right handy so I can iron. And I have all of this storage underneath that, you know, I can use for projects that I'm either working on or I'm getting ready to work on. So,
Yeah.
I'll give you a sneak peek of one of the projects that I'm getting ready to do.
So Lana was asking if we went to Quilt Market. There's two things. One is Quilt Market is a wholesale environment. Actual market.
Market is.
Festival is for consumers. And we've been traveling so much.
We did 3 conventions this year.
We didn't feel like we were going to go to market this year.
Yeah.
So
this is a project I'm getting ready to start.
I think this is going to be a really cool one too. Yeah. It's a little sneak peek for you there.
Little sneak peek. Not a project that we would do as a sew along or anything like that. A lot of blocks. It's going to be 100 blocks.
So Cheryl was saying that she kind of built something like that for her AccuQuilt station, so she could kind of wheel it around where she wanted. So that's really cool.
Yeah, so this can be, so there's not a lot of room between my cutting table and my fabric. So I can just, when I'm digging through fabric, I can just wheel it over here next to the cutting table and it's out of my way.
Yeah.
So that's nice. So, and then having everything up and tidy and put away is a lot nicer. So I do like that.
Well, I think a lot of you won prizes on here. We have a new viewer tonight. So Anne, congratulations.
And congratulations. Please go to quiltershq.com, register for Joan Sews, or sign up for the newsletter so that we have your information. What was Anne's last name so that Sean will know?
Grissman, I think.
Anne Grissman.
I think that was her name.
And so once we have your information, we'll send it off to you. Or if you're local, you can come in the store and pick it up.
Sure.
Yeah. So thanks for visiting in my home. And
yeah, it's a good Halloween hopeful treat.
Yeah, I think it's fun. Always remember, check your thread path, change your needle, and oil your rotary hook.
Yep.
And
I would do those things.
Try not to OD on the candy tonight, because we got to give it away. I haven't heard the doorbell ring, so they may not be out yet.
So we're kind of out in the new neighborhood, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll get to see more of the sewing room in the future. She actually has a design station where she does patterns and digitizing and all that good stuff. So, and then she kind of created her stations for different whatever projects she's working on. So yes. More to come, I think, but it's a good start for everyone.
Yeah. So
yeah. All right. Well, you guys enjoy your Halloween, and thanks everybody for hopping on with us tonight.
Yep.
And be safe, and we'll see you soon.
Happy Halloween.
Good night, guys.